Hello, YouTube. Wildcat Piper,
Yuba Tuba.
Bearcat Piper. We are in the world famous,
World famous.
well,
But
in
it's
our
a-
world,
Yeah, it's at least the house famous.
the house famous Churchill Lounge. And we are coming back. We've had a great day today. We put up a couple of TVs that Scott's going to want down here. And then we even had a couple guys over here tonight smoking cigars and pipes.
What game were we watching?
The Kentucky basketball, and they won tonight.
What was the game? What did we watch before that? We watched the Blues just put a redheaded stepchild rented mule whooping on the Preds.
Okay, now the rest of the story. It took them 44 shots on goal to get one.
Two.
Well, one of them we gave to you because it was an empty net. 44 shots to get one goal. And we took 18 and got 0. But no, it was...
No, the goalie for the Preds, the boy needs a gold star in his cap.
He does. He needs someone to...
He needs 4 or 5 other guys to go ahead and score.
yeah. Or at least someone to massage his feet tonight because he was all over the goal.
He blocked basically, so 44, they scored 2, so he blocked 42 shots tonight.
So, but anyways, we got to watch that. That was fun. It was kind of an exciting game. I didn't like the outcome, but you can't win them all. So now, Scott and I together watching the Preds.
Tied.
The Preds and
We're tied.
that's what I was going to say. We're 1-1, so we're tied. So when we go to the playoffs,
Do you even have a pipe?
no, I'm piped out. Had a couple great pipes today. Had a great cigar. Was it the Brick House? That was mine.
Flathead.
Flathead. I keep calling it the Brick House. It was a flathead, and which I really do like. And so I smoked that tonight. And we've been cleaning up and getting the lounge fixed back up. But we wanted to come to you guys tonight and
So
share.
he's not going to, but I'm smoking my Brigham brand new pipe. You haven't seen this. It's a Brigham, and in it I have, oh, it's over there, Velvet.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I could smell it too. That stuff smells so good. I can't believe he's still on the fence with this thing.
So Alec, I saw your reply to Bill's, and I'm a little bit like you. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, but he also asked you something else today.
He asked me
What kind?
what kind of a smoke eater I got. So I went to, are you allowed to give websites on this? Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not?
GetTheSmokeout.com is where I got it. The series I got is a commercial grade. It's called, I think, the 1500. It's the second to the largest one they have. Yeah.
And so he
GetTheSmokeout.com. Good guy. I talked to him on the phone. Worked out some stuff because the room is pretty good size, 20 by 25, so it's 500 square feet.
and when Scott was talking to the guy, he wasn't trying to upsell him. That's what I love about it. He was trying to get the right one for the room. Scott just kind of upsold himself.
He actually was trying to downsell me, saying I had overkill, but you know my motto: overkill is underrated. So we, my son had a T-shirt.
So you know what else is overrated? The Blues. They're
Mm-hmm.
overrated.
That's kind of true though.
No.
What you guys are still probably in first, although
Well,
maybe because you're only up by 1, but
Depends
we're
on-
not. But we might move to second. 'Cause
Depends on what Winnipeg did tonight. If they played, if they didn't play, I think we're tied. If they played and won, they'll be in first, and we'll be in second. And the Blues are creeping up. They're in third right now, but they're creeping up.
Yeah, so we probably won't gain on you or them because I think we were.
Yeah. You know what? They don't care about hockey. This is the YTPC. This is a pipe community.
Still on
But
the fence about Velvet though. Not sure.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
It is smooth. I mean, it won't bite you, but it's a little one-dimensional. There's not a lot
That's
wrong with it.
that's what makes it so awesome. You don't have to sit here and try to figure out what it is.
Have you just met me?
Huh?
Have you just met me?
Yeah.
Have I ever been accused of overthinking anything?
No. No, he doesn't overthink nothing. He watches, what's that TV show that you figure out the math problems?
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah.
What is that show called?
Whatever. Who cares? We digress.
The Nerds.
The Nerds. Okay. Tonight we want to give you our top
Big Bang
5
Theory.
blends. Big Bang Theory, that's right. Tonight we want to give you our top 5 blends. I'm going to kick this off with my number 5, and it is Birdie Light without bite. Who's that by?
Lane Limited.
Lane Limited. And it probably would have been higher, but I just got this in December, but I have smoked it a lot. I really like this blend. There is no bite to it. It really does smoke very smoothly. It is kind of a go-to. And it may have moved up in my order, but I'm leaving it at number 5 because it is a blend I did technically smoke in 2018. So that is my number 5. What's your number 5?
So I've got a couple from the same thing. So last year on one of my trips to Ireland, I went to the Peterson factory, or the Peterson store, it really is in Dublin. And I got a few of their blends, and my number 5 is one of them I got from them. It's Peterson Old Dublin.
Old Dublin. And my number 4 is Peter Stokkebye's Bullseye Flake. Really like this blend. It is a Virginia Perique, kind of wrapped up into Cavendish. If you look at it, the bullseye of it is the black Cavendish. It's kind of a sweet looking blend with that little coin. But that is my number 4.
You said that's Virginia Perique?
Virginia
So like a
Perique.
vapor?
A vapor. Thank you.
Yep. Mine again is Peterson's Sherlock Holmes.
So you got, were those both you bought on that trip?
Yeah.
Bought them both on that trip, and they both
No,
made his.
And I probably finished, I think I bought a couple tins of them and burned them out.
Used them. My number 3 is McBaron's Virginia Flake. I really, really like this blend, but I'm going to tell you the key to this is getting the right pipe. I use a Savinelli dry system pipe. It's a huge bowl. It's actually kind of a cone-shaped bowl. I showed you this in one of my videos, which I think really makes it burning flakes very good.
It's probably more that it's a big flake bowl, because I used yesterday, is that the one I smoked yesterday where you fold stuff?
Did you smoke that yesterday?
Yeah, and I smoked it in because you said that about the big bowl, so I smoked it in a bent Dublin, again from the Peterson factory. But it was a pretty good sized bowl. You know, it was a thumb bowl.
A thumb bowl.
Yeah. So
I think that's the key, because
and it burned good.
I like the folded stuff because I think that gets air in it and kind of gives you a better experience.
It was a little bit airy.
Whistle. So what's your? Did you already give your number 3?
Tilbury.
Oh yeah.
So I was over in Lori and I were in Raleigh, and I walked into this old tobacco store, and he had a packet of Tilbury from Esoterica, and I bought it. I never had it and smoked it because for some reason I thought it was in English, but it wasn't. It's I think it's a Virginia, and boy, is it nice.
You know, do you ever buy blends here in your own town? But these first 3 have been out of town blends.
Yeah.
All right, my number 2 is which my brother tried this and did not like it.
No, garbage.
I had bought a pound of this. I brought down a jar. I was gonna give that jar to my brother because that's
take it
what I
home.
do. And he told me to take it home. It's Sutliff's 515 RC1.
Not red cake.
See how he's quick to do that? He just like wants to try to bum my high. He's done that our entire life. Just
Was
try
you
to
getting ready to say it's not red cake? Well, that's because you sold it to me as a replacement for.
That's what everybody said it was.
That probably ruined it.
And I probably should just gave it to you, let you smoke it. But I kind of do agree with him. I don't think it is the red
A
cake
replacement.
replacement. I mean, you can't really replace red cake, and I was so sad when
Is
they
that your
got
number
rid of
two?
it. That's my number two. What's your number two?
My number two is a Presbyterian mixture.
Presbyterian mixture, and that is in English.
That is in English. And that's a good. That one never has a salty taste to it. I like the Presbyterian mixture,
Of which you also said the five.
but I don't like it in the not even close to red cake blend.
They're
That's
not
the new
close-
name of it.
They're not close to red cake.
Mm-hmm.
So that was his number two. My number one is by Briarworks, and it is sweet tea. Smoked a lot of this last summer. I mean, a lot of this. Really like sweet tea, and it is a Virginia, and I really enjoyed that blend. What is your number one?
My number one of all, so it's a kickoff of my number one of all time. So my number one of all time is Mississippi. I know it's number one because that's the one I always grab and throw in my truck when I have my truck pipe. It's kind of my go-to. It's kind of my steady Eddie. And this year, I think it was 2018, they came out with it. Maybe 2017, but it's the Mississippi Special Reserve. New Virginias. You got a good set of some good Virginias to put in that, and it's tasty.
I just saw today, as a matter of fact, that Berg he did a review of this blend.
He did.
I haven't seen it. I don't know what he said about
Pittsburgh
it.
always say show enough did or
No, he's always talks about chooching,
yeah.
chooching and crying.
He's got a bunch of those like little phrases.
Yeah, little phrases. And but he's got a great palate. I think he really can break a blend down. So I'm anxious to see what he said about that blend. But
But he said it's good.
you think he did?
I know he did. I know he also said that is not anywhere near red cake.
Red cake. He probably did. He probably never even mentioned red cake in his review of that blend.
Probably said garbage.
But did you have any honorable mentions as you look back over the blends or anything?
I
like that?
had a couple. So same place that I got Tilbury, he had a like a partial bag that he was selling by the ounce, and I took all he had, but it was like 4 ounces, or maybe not even 4 ounces, maybe like 2 ounces of another esoterica called Soda Bed, and that was.
I have heard that is like a really nicotine blast.
You know, I never got that from it, but it's a pretty stout English.
Pretty stout English.
But I never got to nick it.
I kind of had two of them that were kind of honorable mention. One of them was Scotty's blend. It was the Salmon River. I kind of got those three blends: the Angler's Dream, Salmon River, and Trout Stream. And I kind of like the Salmon River. I smoked it again last summer with the sweet tea. It was kind of back and forth between those two. But it didn't really hit me like some of the other ones were. And the other one was the Lane Limited BCA. What I've noticed
What's that
about,
stand for? Burley something, right?
I don't know, but what I've noticed a lot about the BCA is a lot of people use it to blend it with other blends. And
Didn't Matches do that?
I don't know, but
I saw a thing where he was using it for that.
I know there's a guy, I'm trying to think, I can't think of his name right offhand. He puts BCA with a lot of his blends. But anyway, so those were kind of the ones that kind of made my honorable mention.
Good.
But
We need to wrap it up.
we had a great weekend. Real
Fantastic
quick,
weekend.
my overall number one is still Northwoods, but your overall is still number one.
It's got to be Mississippi River. This might have been it, but you can't get it.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Anyway, you all have a
Simplify,
great
hoorah!
night. Blow some smoke rings there, but above all, my friend, you be blessed.
Ciao.
We'll see you from.
Bye.